Yep, it's me again, Dean from Dean's Space. You know, that place I spend a lot of my time. Well, today I'm making ground chuck beef log. So we're going to get started here in a minute, but first of all, I just want to thank you again for coming out. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for liking, for sharing. Please share, and if you would, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, beef log. Let's get cooking. Okay, here are the ingredients we're going to be using today for our beef log. As you can see, I started this in. We got our original Tabasco sauce, Dean's Space seasonal. We got powdered garlic, minced onion, got liquid smoke. We got black olives. Back in the back here, we also have some ground beef. We're going to be using 2 pounds of ground beef total, and we're going to be using about 12 to 14 slices of bacon. All right, and that's some good bacon, by the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix it all in a bowl like this. Okay, before we get started, we're going to set our oven on about 350 degrees. We're going to preheat while I'm fixing all this stuff up. Okay. All right, so we're going to measure most of this as I go. We're going to start off with 2 pounds of ground beef. We're going to put a couple of eggs in there. Eggs. All right. Okay, we put about a cup of breadcrumbs. Okay, I'm using plain panko crumbs. In fact, this is a brand new box. Look at him. All right, we're gonna put about a cup of breadcrumbs. Oh, yep, that'll do. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. We put 2 teaspoons of minced onion. Now you know how Louisiana folks are. We got to have our onion. And we use about 1 tablespoon of Dean's Space seasonal. Only available through me. So if you want some, you're going to have to contact me to get some of it. And right now I'm not packaging it for sale, but I send out samples when I can. All right, the next thing we're going to do, all right, we're going to take about a quarter to half a cup, yeah, of crushed up black olives. In other words, what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to crush those up. I'm not too much worried about cutting them up. I'm not going to spend the time cutting them up because these things will fall apart so easy. So I'm doing with it right here. You can see right there. I'm just crushing them up. Okay. And those of you who like me, I love these things. Okay. I'm gonna put that in there. All right. Now, I'm gonna take 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke. That's all I'm putting in there. Now, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of Tabasco, which is right there. We're gonna blend all this up. Okay, we're gonna work it together. Okay, once I got it all mixed up, you see here I put out some plastic wrap. That's just plain old plastic cling wrap. Okay, now I'm gonna take my hamburger mix of all mixed up. What I want to do here is I want to patty it out on this plastic wrap. I'm gonna make it nice and smooth. Now, if it turns out to be too much, and you don't have enough room to work with it, cut it in half and put it on 2 pieces. You know, come back, do some on another one. But make sure you try to spread it out because it's a whole lot easier if you just do one. Okay, so I'm gonna take that right there and I'm gonna keep on working it. And put that over here out of my way. Now I'm gonna keep working this. What I can do this right here. All right, so what I've got here So what I've got here is All right, what's going to eventually be my log. Now, okay, now we're going to take that right there, and we'll take our mozzarella cheese. Now you can use any kind of cheese you want to. I see where some people use cream cheese, but I like mozzarella because I'm gonna put some mozzarella cheese on here. I'm gonna spread it pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna spread it all the way out to the edges. That's what I'm doing. I'll make sure I spread it nice and even as best I can. I definitely want it all the way out to the edges, like so. Okay, now we're gonna mash that down to pack it pretty good. Now, from that point, okay, you can do whatever you want to. I'm gonna stop right there. Because what I wanna do here, I'm gonna start rolling this up. So I'm gonna take my plastic wrap, I'm gonna roll this a little bit, roll it a little bit more. I'm gonna just keep right on rolling it, toughing it. Stuff it as hard as I can. And once I get it there, okay, you see what I'm doing? Keep it tucked in. Okay, once I get to this point right here, woo. All right, okay. Now take the rest of this, and roll it up. Here's where some of my cheese fell out. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to take that, like I got it. I'm going to set it in the freezer for a few minutes. I want to toughen it up a little bit. Okay, I'm sure some of y'all wonder how to know when my grease is hot enough. All right. Just about there. You see it hadn't quite started frying it all the way. All right, this is about 5 more minutes from when I tested it a while ago. Watch it. All right, it's plenty hot. Okay, here we have about 5 of them in there cooking. They getting cooked up. All right, there we go. All right, pretty good, huh? Looking good. All right, this is my first turn. Let's see what it looked like right there. All right, now you can see by what I'm showing you right there. We got that spot over there is a little bit colder than this spot, so I'm just spinning my Dutch oven around. That way it gets hot back over here on this side. Okay, so we can go back over here so y'all can see it. Let me slide out here. There we go. You can see me and you see half of that. Okay. So what I'm going to do when this is done is I guess you see I got a baking sheet right there. A bake pan, cake pan. Whenever I get through with this and I think they're done enough, I'm going to slide them over there. And the way I'm going to tell if they're done or not is that hamburger will quit bleeding. When it's bleeding, it's cooking the blood out of it. When it quits bleeding, it's dry. It's pretty much is done. It's not completely done. Okay, you got to watch yourself. If you go too much with it, you'll overheat your meat and it'll get it dry. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take those out. All right. Yep, and they'll also be a lot lighter. Okay, than when they went in. Turn them again. Now the two in the back hadn't been turned a second time. Okay, they hadn't been turned. They hadn't been turned but once. The fronts on these in the front have. They've been turned. So I'm going to turn them back around this way because this side apparently is hotter than the other side. And if you're ever cooking outdoors, that's another thing you have to watch on Dutch ovens is to keep your heat even. Okay. We'll cover that one day if you don't already know it. We'll cover that one day. All right. I'm taking this one out just to make my second one. It's hot too. All right, there's number 3. All right, these two here. All right, that one's getting brown. That one's getting brown. Now we got room to put our other one. So let's get our meat back out. Okay. Oops. All right, we're gonna take this one. Now my problem is I thought I took this meat out early enough to thaw, but I didn't. Okay, it didn't get thawed like I wanted to. That's how come you saw it on my black tray. That black tray that you saw earlier, that is a thawing tray. I'll put a link down the bottom, but you can give it Walmart. You can order them from Walmart. They don't keep them in stock. At least mine doesn't. You can get them from Walmart. You can get them from Amazon. A whole bunch of places. Just watch your pricing on it. This particular one I use is made by EECCO or something like that. Made by Echo. Not the same one that we used to cook with years ago. I used to have a whole bunch of skillets and pans like these and all that made by Echo, which is ECCO. Okay, the one they're using now is the ECCOO. There we go. I get it right here, man. I have no idea if they're kin. I don't know if they're distant kin, maybe cousins, first, second cousins, once removed. I have no idea. I do know one thing. The thaw plate works extremely good. Most of the time, I can take whatever I need thawed, and I can have it thawed in just a little while using my pan. You use that thaw tray, works really good, works pretty fast. All right, we got one more, this size one, and then we're going to put a little one that we started off with. Okay, so I'm going to put them all together real good. We're going to make sure you put them ends together, or it'll come apart when you put it in your fry pan. Okay, so I'm going to put my flour on that one. All right, I got one more itty bitty one here, which it was right on the end. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to just kind of roll it up. It's not all that big. See what I'm talking about? It's not all that big. Not much left of it. Okay, that's right at the end of it where it wasn't real even. I'm going to put that in my flour, and like I did the rest of them, I'm going to run it through my wash, and then I'm going to put my baked Pecos on it. All right, I'm going to drop that in right in the middle. Now I'm going to take my spatula, or ladle, I don't know what y'all call it. I call it that doo-woppy thing that flips everything. All right, now this I'm done with, so I'm going to put that over the sink. This I'm done with, and put that in the garbage. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, all right. Them on the back are probably about ready to pull out. Yeah, I would think they are. See, let me show you. All right, see what they look like right here? Yeah, them are probably ready to pull out. All right, so we're gonna pull them two out. And you notice I'm not draining a whole lot of grease off of them because I want them to continue to cook when I put them in that 350 degree oven. Uh-oh, this is trying to run away from me. Longer. I won't put them all in there at one time. They should pretty much be done. Where'd I go? Whoop, there I am. Okay. They should pretty much be done. Those, we'll let them cook for a few minutes. We'll take them out, we'll cover them with aluminum foil, then we'll put them in the oven. I think I'm gonna see if I got some broccoli. I'm gonna sprinkle some broccoli down in there. Okay, be right back. Okay, there we go. Chopped broccoli. No preservatives, no fat. Put out my best choice. You'll never guess where I buy it at. Yeah, you're right. Walmart. So, anyway, I'm going to open this up. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put some of this, what I have to do, I guess, is break it up a little. All right. We'll take the rest of this, roll it up, and we're going to put this back in the freezer. All right, we're back. You see, I got it all in the pan. I'm going to cover it up. Now, the broccoli I put in there is going to bring forth some of the juice, some of the liquid that will boil and steam. It's even going to cook that even further. Let me see. Let me just slide you over here, and you can watch me put it in the oven. There we go. How about that? Yeah. All right. So we're going to open up the oven. Put that in there. And we're going to leave that. It is right now. Whew, I'm tired. All right. It is right now 5:51. And as some of y'all know, my wife gets home about 6:15. We'll check it when she gets here and see how done it is. It should be ready to eat by then. And we'll figure out what else she wants to have with it. We got broccoli and we got hamburger meat. So she can't eat steak. She don't like steak. My daughter don't like steak. They both like ground chuck. So I try to please. Okay. Now we've turned our grease off. We're gonna let it cool off, and I can go use it for something else. But right now, I'm gonna leave it and just let everything cook until she gets here. Talk at you later. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get through with it. There's my broccoli. There's my beef, my egg log, beef log. Okay, there's my broccoli, my beef log, my Tabasco sauce, and I've got a salad coming, which is going to have sweet Vidalia onion dressing on it. And I'll have all that. Looky here, there it is, right there. Let's see. All right, and there is the salad. All right. Boy, you talking about eating like a king. This is some good food. All right. Thank you for being here. Talk to you later. Before ending this video, I want to take a moment and thank all of our heroes. All of our armed forces out there protecting our country. That does it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. To the veterans of this great nation, I say thank you. Some to come, some in the past. God bless you and your families. Be sure to look at all of them. Be waiting for the others. And if you want notification when my next one comes out, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Remembrance of you and your service. We appreciate you. God bless you. We also want to thank those other heroes out there risking their lives daily, helping to keep us safe and protected. That would be our EMTs, firefighters, and law enforcement. Thank all of you for loaning us your heroes for a time. May God bless and keep you on your life's journey.